Hello everyone, it's Mark. I am the Sanderson Collector, and I'm actually back with a new video for the first time in several months. And today I'm going to be showing off and talking about the 10th anniversary Warbreaker Leatherbound that Brandon has put out. So I'm very sorry that I've been gone. There's a lot of reasons behind my absence, including I've been gaming a lot and I'm now on hiatus from gaming because it was taking up too much of my life. I have been taking care of my cat, and what are you getting into, cat? Get over here. Yes, I've been taking care of the cat because he's trouble. And I have gotten into a relationship, and I have an absolutely amazing girlfriend, and I've been spending time with her and her son, and, well, that takes up a lot of time. I'll probably do a more detailed video at some point about why I've been busy, but those are the main things. And I'm hopefully with this gaming hiatus going to be a lot more regular with my videos now, starting now. We'll see. Cat, stop! Part of the other delay is that I've gotten a new camera and it took a while to figure out, and also my room is a bit of a mess, as you can see, and there's stuff everywhere and I need to get it cleaned up, and I'm kind of hoping to do that soon. I've been doing a lot of rearranging around my place lately, so yeah. Anyway, on to the 10th anniversary Leatherbound edition of Warbreaker, which is absolutely freaking gorgeous. We've had the previous 10th anniversary Dragonsteel editions of Elantris, Mistborn, Well of Ascension, Hero of Ages. Now it's time for Warbreaker. This came out in December of last year, so I'm only a month or so late in showing it off. It is easily my favorite one of the Leatherbound editions so far. It is absolutely gorgeous. I love the purple color that they managed to put on the cover here. It fits really well, and it also matches the purple theme on the UK edition of Warbreaker, which I think is a cool little touch. And having a symbol for Nightblood itself and the symbol for the Tears of Edgley is really cool. If you want high resolution images of some of this stuff, they are over on Isaac Stewart's Instagram. He has been posting lots of art and design work that he has done for Brandon over on his Instagram lately, so it's definitely worth looking out for. And he's got some detail work for this edition that he did. It's amazing. And the interior art here is just a level above anything else. It is so stunning. First thing we have are the end papers, the front end paper here and the back end paper here, all done by the amazing artist Dan Dos Santos, who did the original cover art for Warbreaker, which is here. And I got to meet Dan at JordanCon this past year, and he showed off these end paper arts as well as some other art that he did on the interior of the book. And it has been really difficult to not blab about it until the book came out, so I'm really glad that it's out. I can talk about it. The depictions here are just amazing. Vashur, Suri, Vivenna, the little awakened objects, and, you know, Susabran and everything. It's just absolutely gorgeous. At DragonCon, at Dan Dos Santos' booth, he had art cards for the end pages, and they're absolutely stunning. They had the end page art. I got one here that I got signed by both Brandon and Dan, and it's got the other art on the back, so these are really, really neat. Dan Dos Santos might still have some, I don't know. He may have given them all away, but those are the arts that he did, and he did some more interior art. My favorite one, and likely my favorite art in the entire book, is the depiction of a hand drawing Nightblood, complete with the black veins rippling up the wrist and, you know, smoke coming off the sword, and just the mood and atmosphere of this one is just so chillingly Nightblood that it just strikes such a chord with me. I love it so much. And the pearlescent paper that they use to print it and put it in the leatherbound edition is absolutely gorgeous. One thing to note with your leatherbound editions is that the pages with art on them are bound in and glued in by hand, and so there's a little bit more glue and attachment here on the art pages than there is with normal pages. That is completely normal and part of the printing process for this book, but all the art throughout here is just absolutely stunning. In the front, we have, of course, the US cover art that Dan did, and UK cover art by Sam Green, and Chinese cover art, and one more, which is the Polish cover illustration. I do not believe that I actually have this edition. Cat, stop knocking things off the table! And so the art in the front is amazing, and we have all kinds of this amazing art, such as this one, which is by Magali Villeneuve. Magali Villeneuve, who is an artist who also does art for Magic the Gathering. We have art by Howard Lyon. We have an absolutely stunning view of the city of Titalier by Brian Mark Taylor, which is a full 2-page spread and is absolutely stunning. I actually got to meet the artist, Brian, at the release party for Starsight. He was there, and he had prints of this, and the original art for that is hanging in one of the rooms in Brandon's house. He bought the original, and it's even more amazing in person. Just the vibrant colors are just absolutely amazing. I love it so much. Other art to show off: Blushweaver and Night Song in the Court of the Gods by Miranda Meeks, who has done previous art such as end papers for Mistborn and art such as this one, which I believe is called Defending Preservation, which, by the way, she sells as a playmat now. I got this while I was there for Starsight. I have more stuff to show off like that. But yeah, she has done more art for this edition, and it is absolutely beautiful. I am so glad that they keep bringing her back to do more art. And then this piece, which also just has such a great atmosphere, by, I believe the artist is Micah Epstein, and he has called that one Nightblood Unsheathed. And so it's just all such stunning art. Oh, right, and I can't forget this one by Howard Lyon, who did some of the end papers for Oathbringer and does Magic the Gathering art. He did this one called First Glimpse of the God King, another 2-page spread, and there's just so much gorgeous art in this edition. I can't get over it. I can't stop flipping through and looking at it. I love it so much. This edition is so pretty. That being said, you can't actually go and get this edition on the Sanderson store right now. The first print run has sold out. They're ordering a second print run, but given how they do these with the signature pages in the front now, I don't know how long it's going to be before they get those back in. It might be a while. One thing I would like to say is that my number that I have right here is number 2056. The numbers this time were randomized when they got sent out, so I didn't go hunt around like I did with Hero of Ages for a low-numbered edition. I would love to find one under the number 100, so if you're out there and you have an edition of the 10th Anniversary Leatherbound Warbreaker that is numbered under 100, I will work out a trade, work out a way to buy it from you if possible, because I would absolutely love to have one of those for my collection. I've got a lot more stuff that I want to show off soon, like these things here, and a lot of new books to talk about, like the new editions of the Mistborn series, and Starside, and the Rhythmatist thing, and all the exciting things coming up this year, like the Way of Kings Leatherbound, which is going to be absolutely awesome, and all that stuff. So I've got boxes to open. I've got an updated library tour to do as soon as I get everything on my shelves. So I'm looking forward to doing all that and getting back to y'all with more videos soon. Thank you to everyone who has followed along and, you know, asked me where I've been these couple months, checked up on me and everything. I really appreciate everyone who watches the channel, and I will see y'all soon. Mark and Ark out.